All right. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, by Shumer Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the hopefully elect and those that cleave to the body. And through the spirit of, I've been having a means to pretty much get this up, man. And through the spirit, the Lord allowed it to come out now. But this COVID-19 pandemic has basically created a coin shortage, man. And I can't help but notice, different stores, that I go in, whether it's gas station, Jake on the fly, grabbing this, getting that. All right, at work. All right, everybody have a little sign up that's just saying, hey, we don't have coins or exact change, man. Like I was just in Walmart and I was telling the bros, and they had a lady arguing at the cash register about them giving her a change back, man. All right. I think she gave them, I'm just, I kind of caught it on the fly, all right, because I was trying to get a basket. They didn't even have baskets in there, man. All right. And then later was just at the cash register, kind of in a confrontational argument with the clerk, the cashier, man, with the customer. And the lady, they wasn't at a hardcore clash, but they was at a variance, man. All right. And the lady was like, man, I want my change. They were like, we don't have change. So they had the cashier had to call the manager over. All right. And then she had to explain to her, which if you go into these stores, if you look on the doors, which Jake, really failed to do. Jake don't read. Jake don't look and read things, man. All right. Jake just walking in the store, ask him what time they close, and that's it. All right. But on the stores are a lot of posters and signs and little cardboard boxes or whatever you want to call it, with information on it vital to prior to walking inside that store, what's going on in the store, man. So Jake, you got to keep antennas up, man. We living in a time where we got to be circumspect, all right, watching everything around us, front and backwards, man. And I'm gonna play a little video here, and it's got some good information in there, man. Of course, this for those who eyes are blessed and their ears are blessed, man. And have the understanding of what's going on in the times we're in, to measure the times, all right. Because this coin shortage ultimately gonna lead to the House Bill 5672, man. That implantable RFID chip, man. That pretty much happening out there in Michigan, I believe, man. All right. And go look that up, man. That House Bill 5672. But I'm gonna get into this video, man, and I'm gonna bring a few precepts out, and Lord willing, it be edifying, man. All right.
If you think about the last few months, maybe it'll help us see just how connected we are. And maybe, if we look at the big picture, it'll remind us just how amazing freedom really is.
It could be. Supply and demand is the reason here. Supply of coins apparently drying up. That makes even common coins sometimes hard to find.
With businesses shutting down, you don't have the influx of change coming in.
Kenny Duncan Jr. with U.S. Coins and Jewelry here in Houston usually has his eyes out for rare coins, but apparently it's the everyday variety that's getting harder to find, and it's in part because of COVID-19.
Businesses shut down. Money's not coming in and out. People are forced to use credit cards. Some of the businesses that are open aren't taking money.
The move to credit cards during the pandemic means cash transactions are slowing down, and that's putting a temporary strain on the supply. The Department of Treasury also minted fewer coins earlier in the year to protect workers from the pandemic. Federal officials say there is plenty of cash. No need to panic. As for the safety of coins and paper currency, a recent study suggests the coronavirus can live on paper money for about a half an hour and on coins potentially for a couple of days. So the best advice when dealing with money, keep your hands clean.
I think the way to get around.
Well, and that's the propaganda, man. All right, to basically say that there's an infectious disease, all right, traveling with the money, and people are going to take grab to the skirt of it, man, and believe that shit, man. You see, and then what they gonna do? Ultimately, they gotta have an alternate plan. All right, when they take something from you, they gonna have something they give you, man. All right, that's just common everyday knowledge, man. When you minus something, you have to add something to yourself. When you add something, you have to take something off, man. The power of adding and subtracting, man. All right. It's just a equal balance of things, man. All right, and ultimately they're using this propaganda to ultimately what usher in their enterprise, man. All right, and what they perceive to be their magnum opus, their crowning achievement is that plannable RFID chip, man, going into Revelation, man. All right, the mark of the beast. But let's finish up on this.
This is to really carry a bottle of alcohol gel with you and just gel every time you talk.
Everybody might disposal alcohol gels with them. Clean your hands after touching money and clean them after touching just about everything else as well. Again, as for the money supply, federal officials say, don't worry. You don't have to go out there and hoard it like it was toilet paper. Don't go getting 40 pounds of quarters. There's plenty of money to go around. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Right. And that pretty much was the point. You may be surprised to learn coins are becoming...
We're inching closer to some real rain chances. I'll just Travis Herzog with your...
Just stop that right there, man. But yeah, that's the main point. All right. I'll get into a little bit of the article. It says, when you start disabling the way people spend money, I am telling you, that is going to create more of an issue than a lot of these other things that are going on. Kenny Duncan Jr., the general manager of U.S. Coins and Jewelry, said. Duncan deals with rare coins every day in Houston, but he's not concerned about hard to find coins. All right. But and when you look up the history line dealing with coin shortage, man, they had Coinage Act of 1853, where it was a silver shortage. All right, and coming up as little boys, we had $quarter. It used to be dollars. They ancient. They ain't of antiquity now. All right. We used to have like $quarter or whatever. Used to have the $half. You don't see them anymore, which was 50 cents. All right. You used to have the little gold dollars that was like round. It was a little bit bigger than a quarter. All right. So the Coinage Acts, they always had Coinage Acts. All right. That either did a paradigm shift with the change of the money. All right. Or either, just collected it, man, to usher in the new form of money, man. Which we know what that new money gonna be, man. You see? We know what that new money is, man. Let me go to one. Coronavirus causing coin shortage across the U.S., man. The pandemic leads to national coin shortage. Federal Reserve Task Force created to help. So pay attention to these things that's transpiring and what's happening, man. All right, this all new day right here, new man. Coin shortage during pandemic forces big name retailers to think how customers pay. You see, and there's plenty of things to go to, man. Due to shortage of coins nationwide, we request that you pay with your mobile app, credit, debit, or exact change if possible, man. So, hey, man, it's been a paradigm shift before our eyes, man, and Jake ain't paying attention, man. You see? Let's get into this article. Let's read into it. Pandemic leads to national coin shortage. Federal Reserve Task Force created to help. Why do the Federal Reserve, the task force, got to come in dealing with money, man? Coin shortage. What they going to help and do, man? At fast food restaurants, supermarkets, banks, and other businesses across the country where cash normally change hands, customers are being warned that coins are in short supply. Meaning what? People temperatures going to rise up. It's going to be a lot of confusion and chaos. All right. And hey, what is the elite's agenda? All that KO, man. Scott Tyler found out that last weekend when he used the Starbucks drive-thru in Virginia and was met by a handwritten sign that read, due to the national coin shortage, we can only accept exact change or electronic payment at this time. Well, wait a minute. What is an electronic payment, man? I got to get it, man. All right. This revelation, because I've been kind of rambling, and I do have a few precepts dealing with coins and money, man. All right? This revelation. For locking my people. Revelation gets straight to the point. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And this is what the corn shortage and the coronavirus, everything builds up. The build up and the lead up is to this, man. And that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name, man. All right? So you can't buy or sell, man. So they getting rid of the money. So what Jay gonna have to do then to eat, man? All right, they gonna implement what? We got a way of form for you to eat. Put this in your body, in your forehead, or in your hand. All right, and then you could go to the store freely and get whatever you want, man. You see? So we gotta be on point, man. And I'm gonna get into a couple precepts, man. You know, I was reading that you know, the man thought it was a prank. Look at this. Due to the national corn shortage, we can only accept exact change or electronic payment at this time, man. All right. The apparent absence of enough coins in the nation's marketplace has so alarmed the federal government that last month the Federal Reserve established a U.S. coin task force, man. Is you serious? To mitigate the effects of low coin inventories caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. This is madness, man. Wait, you can't make this shit up. Federal Reserve convenes U.S. coin task force with industry partners, man. Strategic allocation of coin investors, man. Like I said, I won't get in read into it. I actually didn't see this, so this through the spirit, this is coming up prior to me, getting a video ready. It says the Federal Reserve, I'm going to read probably like the first paragraph. And this is what, June 30th, 2020. So it's fairly recent, a couple weeks, okay. The Federal Reserve continues effort to mitigate the effects of low coin inventory caused by the COVID-19 pandemic in order to ensure the equitable distribution of Federal Reserve coin inventory and new coin production by the U.S. Mint, which is issuing authority for U.S. coin. The Federal Reserve announced the strategic allocation of coin inventories on June 11th. Over the last 2 weeks, Federal Reserve banks and coin terminals implemented this strategy, capping coin orders and allocating coin for all Federal Reserve Fed cash services and customers. But the point is to get rid of the coins, then get rid of the paper dollar, which is fiat currency, all right? And basically what? Implement the new money, man, which is what I just read, okay? So this Joyous City, as we know, the land of the Chaldeans, the land of the excellency, all right? The land of delicacies and abundance is man. The windows have been darkened in this place, man. All right. Not only is it not no more work, unemployment numbers is through the roof. They getting rid of the money. Jake, you don't get the angle. You can't see what's going on. But let me get into some precepts, man, and Lord willing, it be edifying. This Isaiah 23 and 7. It says, "Is this your joyous city, whose antiquity is of ancient days?" Because, they built the antiquity of this place is of ancient days. Well, really, wickedness, all right? Antiquity of Egypt, all right? When you get all the statues and everything that's created, all right? And some of the philosophies, man, everything we're taking from here is upheld in ancient Egypt, man. Mardi Gras, everything, man. Okay, the worshiping of idols and deities, false gods. You see? It says, "Her own feet shall carry her afar off to sojourn." All right, yeah, man. That the end of their world shall come through them, man. It says, "Who had taken this counsel against Tyre, the crowning city, whose merchants are princes, whose traffickers are the honorable of the earth," man. And guess what? The traffickers of the honorable of the earth is what? The men that sit in the sides of the north, man. All right, what? That's America, man. All right, modern day Babylon. You see, the daughter of Babylon, man. It says the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua of hosts had purposed it to stain the pride of all glory, to bring the honorable low, and to humble the lofty, which is the wicked, first and foremost, man. And then 2/3 of our people who are sojourned or joined to them, man, who gonna take that mark of the beast, man. Okay, to who's gonna try to help fulfill their enterprise, man. But Yahweh shall say he gonna what? He gonna ruin that, man. He gonna intervene. It says, and to bring into contempt all the honorable of the earth. So that's the Lord. That's the Lord determination, man. He's about to bring into contempt, man. All this madness, man. They got strategic plans with everything, man. All right, you got the coin, you got the U.S. the Federal Reserve U.S. Coin Task Force. You got the states everywhere going mandatory worldwide wearing masks. All right, lowering your immune system to get you pretty much set up to get the vaccination. All right, all these things coincide with the collapse of the economy, man. The downfall of America, man. Pay attention. You see this bear with me. Salaki. This Proverbs. Get this Proverbs. Like I said, ain't gonna really be long, man. I've been rambling. Bear with me. It's Proverbs 27 and 24. But this, hey man, this, hey, gotta come out, man. This Proverbs 27 and 24. It says, for riches are not forever. And do it the crown endure to every generation. Because guess what, man? Riches is not forever, man. So if you got a constellation of money over here, hey, that money about to have to be exchanged. You about to have to make a life-altering decision shortly, man. All right, because them coins and them dollars you got gonna have to get cashed in when the Federal Reserve, the U.S. Federal Reserve Coin Task Force come holler at your partner. All right, you about to have to exchange that money and put that new wave of money, man. You got to get with the new wave, man. Hey, the wicked create the trends out here, man. They set the waves. And Jake, if you gonna ride that wave, all right, or what, man? You gonna swim against it, man. It says, for riches are not forever, endure the crown, endure to every generation. And hey, they crown have clearly falling off their head, man. All right. All the merchants of the earth is looking at them like we ain't even dealing with y'all, man. We not even exchanging, importing and exporting, man. Jake don't even know that during the coronavirus that importing, all right. Yeah, the importing and getting in. Hey, nothing was on the docks, man. It wasn't no export nor import, man. All right. And America is a country that gets ports in, man. All right. They don't give them that now. They get it from everywhere, man. But ain't nobody dealing with America, man. All right, that's why you got the food shortage in the Middle East. Then the Lord destroyed the crops with all that flooding. All right, then you got all the livestock that was thrown away. All right, had to be thrown away because they couldn't sell it to the stores because the coronavirus pandemic. They had to pretty much kill off their livestock. They couldn't just leave it sitting around. You see? So this is all predicated on what? Building up to what? People basically getting under one rule, one government, all right, one world to basically do as they have decided in their minds for you to do, man. And the day is Esau Edom, man. You see? This Proverbs 23 and 5. It says, Proverbs 23 and 4. Yeah, I'm going to read from 1. All this smoke, man. It says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. And eating is not just synonymous with actually eating, with your finger, man. It's taking house with a person. Because when you eat, you sit at the table. All right. You basically become what? You become part of that man's house, man. part of what that man has, if he had a plan or something he's trying to implement, he got you at the table because he wants you to get down with it, man. All right. So eating is a what? Coming together. It says, and put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite. Right, man? Meaning what? You don't know your boundaries or limitations, man. You don't know when is it deceit or when it's something of the Lord, which the Lord gave us the scriptures to basically what? To be able to see through that, man. That's how we able to tell the people, look, man, due to all these things that we're bringing up in videos, this is what's going to happen, man. This is the outcome. But guess what, man? Jake is heavy, man. It says, be not desirous of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat, man. You know? And meat goes into philosophies, man. All right? Way of life. Like Jay like to say, a way of life, man. Because this man about to implement a way of life that either you gonna get down or lay down. It ain't gonna be no, oh, I ain't doing this. You ain't got no more options, Jake. You fresh out of options. The Lord done coned you off, man. You don't want to serve the Lord, so guess what? You can't serve Mammon and the Lord. You got to choose your pick. You won't serve money or the Lord. It says, labor not to be rich. Cease from thine own wisdom, man. You see? Cease from your own wisdom, Jake. Jake's still trying to get rich out here, man. When Jake find out the money ain't real, man, Jake gonna put that pistol to his head and knock his shit off. It says, will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? You see? For riches certainly make themselves wings. And guess what? The money, the fiat currency is making themselves wings, man. They fly away as an eagle towards heaven, man. So the Lord getting rid of the money because a lot of people set their heart and desires on money. So when all the money is gone, the Lord is making you make a decision. You that hard up behind money where you'll put something electronic or digital in your blood, where if it blow up, it could ruin your whole blood stream or flow and probably kill you instantaneously. Jake, you consider that? Oh yeah, well, you know, it could find people that got kidnapped. It could locate my daughter. I could open the garage door, start my car. Yeah, that's the perks. All right. But there's always pros and cons, my G. You know? It says, hey, man, you got to watch this devil, man. That House Bill 5672, people trying to prohibit the employees getting that microchip in them, man. But guess what? It's going to stand. Just now on the news, they just said ain't no lawsuit for when your children go to school for the COVID-19. They passed the whole bill. All right? So they setting it up, and they like, if your children don't go to school, you get fined, man. It's all a setup, man. All right? Everything is a pattern, man. A pattern to basically box you in, Jake. Get this last one and get out of here. This Proverbs 18:11. It says the rich man's wealth is in his strong city, because his wealth, his strength is going to go into what you desire the most. You know, he know you need money. He deprived you of money. So in the end, his agenda could be fulfilled. It'll be easier to to usher in this. I could just give them this, man, and they're going to just take it. You know, I've been giving them all these government housing vouchers and government free food stamps and this and that. Well, the day coming where I'm going to ask you for a favor. To keep all that, take this microchip, man, and follow me, man. Do as I say. You see? It says the rich man's wealth is in his strong city. And guess what? The wealth of his money has been found out. All right. The U.S. debt, the last time I checked, and it's going up as we speak, was at $55.9 trillion. All right. And you could ante that up, man. All right. For sure. You see? And that was weeks ago, man. You know, that was a rough estimate, man. It says, and as an high wall in his own conceit, man. So guess what, man? His wealth, which goes into his strength too. All right, yeah, he who controls the money controls the land, man. All right. So guess what, man? This land, as we know it, is caving, it's condemning. All right, it's being bought down by the Lord, and the Lord hitting this place from every angle, man. All right, the stocks plummeted, doing nosedives. All right, hey, the money just It's been blowed up, and they steady pushing more money in. Trump ordering them getting those $1 trillion loans and everything like that. All he doing is just adding the money up, man. All right, bringing it more and more to the collapse of the economy, man. The more money you put in here, the further more the economy collapse, man. That's the balance of it, because you pushing in money that basically nothing is backing it up. You have nothing backing the money up, man. So you just printing money, man. Okay. But with that, man, I hope it was edifying, man. Pay attention to this corn shortage, man. It's been out here for a while, and through the spirit, I've been wanting to get it in, but the Lord let it come out now. And there's just one more thing. Catch that. Catch that corn. Yeah, that House bill. It basically, they ban employees requiring employee implants. But guess what, man? Hey, them implants is to replace the money, man. To prohibit an employee from requiring employees to get a device implanted in their body as a condition of employment. But if that's the new wave to pay you with money, hey, man, Jake gonna get that shit, man. Because Jake serve money. Money is their belly. It's their God, man. You see? But with that, man, I hope it was edifying, man. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.